Hi everyone. Uh, I'll quickly introduce the orchestrated AI agentic solution that we have created using Agent.ai. This takes a one-liner input of the requirement that you have and creates product and text specifications around it. It uh, has few clarification questions that it might ask you, and once you answer them, boom, you will get the PRD being created out of it, which covers the jobs to be done, user journeys. It helps you with epics being created out of it, user UI description being provided as well, and it also helps you select one of the two options for UI. One is a conversational experience, while the other is more of a traditional browsing by sort of an experience. Then it delves deeper into tech solutioning. It creates solution architecture, creates API database structures, and even API structures that you can use to kickstart your development journey for any requirement that you have at hand. So right now, for example purpose, I have created this one prompt where I'm saying the requirement is to create an care management platform which will help care managers and patients in the US, and I want it to be an AI agentic platform, right? So as and when I say go ahead, it starts processing the requirement, understands it. First, it asks you the clarification questions. Now there are few questions that it has asked. Who are the primary use cases? Both the care managers and patients are the primary users of the platform. Second, what are the key functionalities or features that the platform should be taking care of for this? So I kind of have tried this multiple times, so I'm just putting across all the answers here for ease. Obviously, for each question you would then answer your question, provide the answers that you have in mind. Then further, are there any specific requirements? No, nothing at the moment. Fourth, what are the main pain points or challenges? So those are again here, the pain points or challenges being captured. And then let's go back. So the thing is, are there existing nothing at the moment that I want to do, right? I want to work on. Now, as and when I say go, it takes this into account. First, it tries creating the epics and sorry, before even jumping to the epics, it creates the jobs to be done, user journeys, the key features that are to be considered for this. Then as and when that is processed, the next step that it takes into account, so you can see how beautifully it has crafted the user personas, and it has taken both the care manager's persona and the patient's persona. It has given the jobs to be done, like coordination of the care, administrative efficiencies being improved, patient engagement being taken care in from the perspective of the care manager, and for patients, it's about the health information, the health outcomes being improved. It also gives different user journeys clearly being articulated. I think this is fine. Yes, I wanted to go ahead and create the epics and other details, so it will start doing that. It creates the epics, and then it will ask you which type of a UI that you want it to consider, or the user experience that you want it to consider. Now, as and when you say hey, again you can see there are multiple epics which are created with in the structure of how a product manager would write it, which is as a user, I want to be able to, so that and acceptance criteria along with the backend requirements also being mentioned, and it has created 5 to 6 different epics out of it. And let's say if I want to just go ahead with the traditional browsing by user experience, then it takes that into account, starts creating the user experience. The best part over here is I've created it as an orchestrated agent, so there are multiple child agents that it is calling. One, it has a designer and UI descriptor agent. Two, it calls a solution architect agent. Three, it calls a tech spec detailer agent. All these three agents are called one after the other. First, it calls the UI descriptor agent, which takes into account the user interface. It creates the information architecture for the UI and delves into the details of it. Then it calls the solution architecture architect agent, which breaks down the front end, back end, the database structures, the APIs that are needed needed, and things on those lines. Last but not the least, it then goes into the tech spec layer, where the APIs are detailed out, the database structures are further detailed out with field level details, and the entity relationships are being captured. All of that information will become available to you as and when the processing is done. We'll just wait for a minute for the processing to get over, and as and when it is ready, you can actually give your email ID and name, and you will get it over an email also. That way, see, everything is now available to you. The information architecture for a traditional browsing, by user personas that are being considered, the API structures that are to be taken into account, along with the field level data details, the database structures and the databases that are there, the logics to be implemented, being taken into account as well. Now if I just provide my email ID, it will ask for my main name, and then will push across the email to my account as well. So let me say you want to call me as Harsha, and so I haven't got any email as yet, but as and when it says done, I think you would see an email in my inbox as well. And the best part, I have used LLM to again format the agent as well. So it's done, and I've got the email. Uh, so that's the thing, guys. This is going to be useful for you if you want to actually build out things and leverage it.